up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to All Sketched Out. My name is Apollo and I have another awesome review for you guys. I'm so excited about this. I've been waiting for this for a while. And I finally received the newly designed XP Pen Artist 10S. I can't wait to show you guys what's inside this box. Actually, I can't wait to see what's inside this box. But yeah, the Artist 10S, newly designed by XP Pen, just went on sale not too long ago, maybe a few weeks ago. And I finally got my hands on one. And I'm going to give you a review now. Okay, so let's see what's in the box. Alright, so what they did over here, they actually put all the accessories inside these small boxes. So I'll open those up in a minute. Both of these. What you want to do is open this up, take off the foam, and here you have the Artist 10S. Let's put this away. Put all this away. Okay, so right here we have the Artist 10S. And we're going to start off with this small box and see what's inside this small box. We've got the pen holder, the pen nib holder, and the pen holder. You have the Mac DVI to HDMI, mini DVI to HDMI. You have the power cord, the USB power cord that goes from the cable to the power supply. And in this box, we have a smaller box. You have the instructions, drivers, cleaning cloth, and the anti-fouling glove. You have the power supply. You have the cables. And in here, what do we have? Oh, there's a pen. And right here is something that I thought was genius that they did. It actually saves you a couple dollars if you live overseas. And what it has is adapters for different, I believe different countries. And how you connect these. This is pivots for the US plug configuration. And let's say you grab this one, it just slides right in. So this actually saves you a couple bucks because I haven't seen another company that actually supplies international plugs. Well, adapters for the plugs. And I thought that was pretty genius that they did that. So there you have it. Here is the unit, all of the accessories, power supply, cables, pen, drivers, manual. There you go. That is what is in the box for the Artist 10S. One thing I noticed that I totally forgot to film was that XP Pen already pre-installed the screen protector onto the Artist 10S. and all you have to do is take the second step off, which is a small little tab over here. Just peel off the entire film, and there you have it. The entire screen protector is professionally installed and ready to go. So you have the 6 express keys. We see that right there. And also it's got the power button, the brightness button up and down, the HDMI plug, and also the plug for the, I believe that's the power, and the USB for the pen to screen interface. It is relatively lightweight. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna plug this in. I'm not gonna use the included power brick that comes with it. The reason why is because I'm gonna use the power supply from the laptop in order to power up the unit. And if you guys have a Mac laptop or a Mac computer, you can just use the included mini DVI to HDMI plug. Alright, so just plug in the HDMI and the USB into the laptop. Now you have the included wire. You're gonna need this because it has this plug, and you plug it in. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'll move this over to the side a little bit so you guys can see it. And you have the wire that's part of the harness, and then you have this plug. You match up the arrows and then you just twist to lock. This is going to be your power supply, and seeing that it's a USB, you just plug it into an available USB port and you can power the unit. And then you just go ahead, plug your HDMI, your mini HDMI to your Artist 10S and the other plug, and you should be able to power on the unit. And there you go. Now, what I did, I'm going to screencast this screen so you guys can see the process of installing the drivers and setting up the express keys, so you guys can have an idea of what to expect. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna hit record on the screen. It's gonna start recording this screen right here. And there we go. Okay, so let's go to the website, and I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, well, you're gonna see this on the screencast over here. So we're gonna go to the XP Pen website and download the drivers. Okay, so driver installation is pretty simple. You just go to support and go to related downloads, which is right over here. Click on CD driver download, and it's going to be your very first one, Artist Series 10S driver. So you go ahead, click that one to download. It's going to download right down over here. Okay, so after you're all done downloading, you just let's see. So this is my zip file, and once you get into the zip file, you want to get into here, double click on Artist. Now you have both the Windows driver and the Mac driver, and all you need to do is extract the Windows driver to your desktop, which I have right over here. So I've already done that. You double click on that and just click on setup right over here. Now it's going to ask for permission. Click on yes. Now it's going to take you to this screen as soon as you open up the setup. And all you got to do is click OK. Now I have to apologize that I just realized in the Camtasia version that I'm using on this Windows laptop, it is only a trial. So there is a watermark on the screen. So I'm going to try to do everything in an area where the watermark is not going to be, so you guys can have a better idea of what you're looking at. Now that you have the Artist 10S already fully installed, you want to go ahead and set the express keys, calibrate it, and kind of go through all the settings and everything. I'm going to help you guys with that right now. So let me just bring this a little closer. I feel like Tony Stark with all these screens over here. Might as well be. Okay, so got the pen from the Artist 10S. Make sure you can see everything, and yeah, everything looks like it's working fine. As you guys can see this, you guys are already looking at this on the big screen. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the file folder, and let me see. Where's my cursor? Why isn't the cursor coming out? Where's the cursor? Oh, this isn't really showing the cursor. I don't know why. Alright, so you want to go into Windows. And you want to go into Program Files. 86. You want to scroll all the way down to XP Pen. And you want to click on P-Launch. What you can do, and probably be easier for you, is getting P-Launch and maybe putting it as a desktop icon, which I have right there. So what you want to do is you have the button settings, and you have the blue where it's highlighted blue on the pen. On this illustration, that's button 1, and you want to go to button 2. That's button 2, the one that's highlighted blue right now. These two you can customize right here on the drop down menu and choose which button you want it to, what do you want it to do. So basically that's about it for the pen itself. Now you want to go into calibration. You hit calibration, you want a 9-point calibration. Now instead of having, and you guys are looking at this right now, instead of having the pen up and down trying to calibrate it, hold it at an angle. Calibrate it that way. The reason why I say that is when I've calibrated this previously and noticed that keeping it upright vertically caused the cursor to move when I went out of my natural drawing position, and the pen strokes were not lined up with the tip of the pen. So what happened is that I'm drawing and it's drawing next to it. So the line's coming up next to the pen tip. What you want it to actually have the pointer exactly on the pen tip. So whenever you're drawing or you're illustrating, these lines are coming straight from the pen tip and not from the side of the pen like it was before. So that's something that I found out, and if that's something that you guys are having an issue with when you guys purchase the Artist 10S, and you guys are wondering why when you're drawing, the tip of the pen and the tip of the brush on the software isn't matching up, and that's because it's not calibrated correctly. Go to the 9-point calibration on this on the tablet settings, and just go and calibrate it at your natural drawing position of your hand. And that's really all you have to do. Now as far as express keys, so let's go to express keys. I'm going to go and put this back on the stand so it's a little easier to see. So express keys. Okay, so here's your express key settings. And this is completely customizable. You can go and click on this tab, any tab you want. So let's say you have erase. Let's close that out. You want to go into erase and change the erase button, which is going to be the second from the top. You want to go and basically you have your options right over here. You have Control, Alt, Shift. You can change the settings right over here, and you have a drop down menu, and it gives you all the options that you're going to need. So instead of having to type everything out, it gives you a drop down, and it gives you the letters, and then you have the combination keys. You can, click on this, and it'll say, okay, Control E or Control B. Set it up that way. You're really not gonna need internet or multimedia, mouse, run. Those are just to by clicking the button, it'll open up a certain program, or it'll open up the internet. So the only buttons you really have to mess with is your hotkey button, tab over here, and your comment tab. Now the comment tab, what it does is it relabels what these buttons are over here. So what you're gonna do is, let's see, we'll hit cancel. And let's say you want to, I don't know why the cursor's not showing up. It's probably because I gotta restart the computer and I haven't restarted it yet. Okay, so once you restart your computer, you're gonna notice that it's mapping on the wrong screen. That's totally normal. That's something you guys are gonna go through. So all you have to do is go into your. Now what you want to do is you want to go to monitor settings, and right down over here on the drop down menu, click on monitor 2 because you have a dual screen. If this was if you were mirroring the screen from the laptop, you wouldn't have this issue. But seeing that you have dual screens, click on screen number 2, and now, oh, you gotta hit monitor number 2. Don't forget to click apply, and now you're mapped over to the correct screen. All you gotta do now is open up your drawing program. Now one thing I didn't mention before, guys, is that the viewing angle on this screen is really impressive. And it reminds me of the Artist 22 HD with its viewing angles. The glare of the screen kind of stops you from. But see how well, I mean, it doesn't fade. It doesn't. There's actually no issues with the screen when trying to tilt it. So you know that the screen is it's pretty good quality. Now you go into Illustrate, you want to pull up any drawing program and pull up your canvas and just start drawing. Now I notice there's a slight jitter on this, and it could be maybe the settings, but the pressure sensitivity is working fine. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. And the express keys are working just fine as well. So you got erase, and let's make that larger. So you can actually see me using the express keys. So I just hit erase right now. And don't mind the slow processing speed of this laptop. It is very slow. So I gotta kind of take my time. And it could be the reason why this jitters a little bit. It could be the laptop. I did try this on my Mac, and I didn't seem to have an issue with it at all. But I wanted to use the laptop because of the native aspect ratio of the screen itself. So that's brush, I believe. Yep, brush, erase, and let's. Yeah, it works good. So I mean, if you're drawing fast, if you're doing long, fast strokes, you don't see the jitter. But if you're going slow, it's a slight jitter. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that's going to cause too much of a problem. But yeah, guys, there you have it. The Artist 10S. It's responsive. It works well. You guys can see my beautiful artwork over here. I call this abstract lines and squares and rectangles. But But yeah, it works fine. I mean, let's try using the airbrush. So I think the only tool that actually has that jitter is the pen. Because with the pencil you don't notice a jitter at all. Maybe it's just the brush, it could be the software. Okay, so now for my final thoughts about the Artist 10S. Would I personally buy it? Yes, I would. The reason why is because it's so portable that I was able to take it anywhere. Because you don't really have to worry about a external power supply that you have to plug into an outlet. This just plugs right into the laptop, and I was able to take it anywhere. I had a really good time filming this review, especially going up to the top of the mountains, overlooking my hometown, and also taking it down to the lower portions of the earth where I saw a waterfall, and I just thought that would be a perfect place to film for this review. Now, as far as the jitter that I saw when I had this thing plugged into the laptop, what I did was I uninstalled the drivers from my Artist 22 HD on my computer and installed the drivers for the Artist 10S. I had to scale down my screen as close as I possibly could to the 1280 by 800 screen resolution that this supports, and I noticed that there was no jitter at all. It actually worked very, very well, and I was really impressed by it. So that just kind of leads me to think that it was a hardware issue with the laptop. It is an older laptop that is running Windows 7, but I know that the processing speed of the laptop wasn't up to par. With that said, I do recommend the Artist 10S for artists who aren't always confined to a studio, who like to go out and be able to create their art on the go. So it does come with an included carrying case. With that said, guys, that's all I have for you today. Smash that like button if you guys liked the video. If it was informative enough for you guys, go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you guys like my reviews and like my videos. Oh, I forgot. The Artist 10S, you can get it on Amazon for, I believe it's $2.99, and you can find it in other websites as well. You can find me on Facebook. All of my social media information is going to be right down in the description. I love you all. You guys have yourself a wonderful day, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace!